so right now I'm doing lap pull. Okay, so welcome back to EP something something of how this fitness workout. Right now it's gonna be upper body today. So right now I'm on the cable. I'm gonna teach y'all how to do a lap pull down. So basically, you can use a lap pull down like any ways. You have like an easy bar, a straight bar, or you have a rope attachment. Right now I can't find the other attachments, so I'm just using the easy bar for now. So basically, this is exercise is very simple. You just wanna hold on to the bar. If you're using a straight bar, I recommend holding on to like the curved part of the bar. So once you hold on to the curved part, you want to step back. You want to bend your knees and lean forward. And then once you do that, you want to bring your arms to your legs. And when you're doing this exercise, you want to only engage the lats and have a straight arm the entire time. And you just want to go in a semicircle motion. Very easy, very simple. Obviously, this clip is not going to be long. So basically, hold onto bars. You want to step back down. Make sure your arms are straight. And just engage your lats by bringing your arms to your legs. So basically, we're going to go from here all the way to here. And test up those lats to engage those lats. Okay, so the next exercise, cable bicep curls. Once again, you can use a rope attachment, straight bar, or easy bar. I couldn't find the other attachments, so only the easy bar is available. So basically, what you want to do is you want to grab onto the bar. For me, I like holding on to the curve of the bar, the easy bar. You want to go up, and then you just want to curl your biceps up. That's basically it. Now you can do this exercise two ways. You gotta do it facing the cables, or you can do it facing away from the cables. Now, the difference between these two exercises that I've noticed is that you get like the exercise is more harder like at the bottom when you're facing away from the cables, and more easier on the top. And when you're facing forward, it's more easier on the bottom, but harder at the top when you're going up. That's what I noticed about the exercise. So basically, to revert what I just said, grab, curl biceps. Easier when you're harder going up, easier down, harder down, easy going up. Okay, next exercise, tricep extensions. Now for this exercise, you can use an easy bar, a straight bar, or the rope attachment, or you can use the V bar if you want. I'm not gonna switch it, should have did before I started recording, so I'm gonna just teach a straight bar. So, the way you wanna do this exercise is you wanna come back, you wanna bend your knees, lean slightly forward, and you wanna have your arms to your sides. So basically like this, and then just push downward and only the forearm moves. That's it. Now some people struggle with this exercise because they like doing like a full motion like this. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have your arms to your sides and then just push down. That's all you need to do. Very easy, very simple. Nothing else to say. Okay, next exercise, the assisted pull-up and dip machine. I already taught the pull-up, so now it's on to the dips. So basically this exercise, it will work the triceps, chest, and shoulders. Well, kind of depending on how wide you want your arms are. So you got this ball right here, and this ball is curved for a reason. So basically this part of the bar is wider, mainly to work out the lower chest, and this ball is more closer to work out more of the triceps. So basically what you want to do, so since this is a assisted machine, I'm gonna get on this by putting my knees first, and then put my other knee, and then I'm just allow my body to come down, but Since this thing is, since I'm too light, well, can I even say I'm light? I weigh 154. Now I'm putting a 75. Alright, so like I said, you want to put one knee on the pad, and you want to make sure that you have your upper body braced, and then you want to have your underknee come down on the pad, and then as you go down, you want to go down slowly. Now, some people don't have a lot of range of motion, so you can stop like at 90 degrees. For me, I go all the way down here, and then you just want to push back up using your triceps / chest. Now, the way you want to execute this exercise is that you want to have your upper body tall and not like struck downward like this. So basically, you want to like engage your traps to make sure you don't like fall down. And once you go do that, only your triceps, a little bit of your upper body moves. So basically, you're over here and not like here. You're over here. Just push upward. And now here's a different point of POV. So basically, like I said, you don't want to be like this when you're going down. You don't want to do that. You want to be up tall and then come down, just like so. Now that works out the triceps. Now this part over here works out the chest, the lower chest, because of how wide it is. Because if y'all remember what I said about the chest press, the shorter, the more closer your arms are, the more triceps, the more wider your arms are, the more chest. So, like I said, chest and triceps, and just go down. Just like that. Wait, I said I have more flexibility. I'm not gonna go down. Yeah, this far. This far, go down. Okay, next exercise, the incline dumbbell press. So this is one of my favorite exercises, in fact. So this exercise works out the upper chest and the mid chest of the pecs. So basically, right now I have a bench that's at, I would say approximately at a 45-degree incline. You have it either a 30 or 45-degree incline, kind of depending on how your body is structured. For me, I like going like this high, mainly because I feel comfortable like this. Okay, so basically what you want to do, you want to have the dumbbells like on your knees, and you want to kick one up and the other one up. And then you want to have your arms at your sides. Make sure your arms are close to 45 degrees, or at least that is. And then once you do that, you want to make sure you have a little like slight arch in your back, but not too much of arch where this becomes like a flat dumbbell press. So like a slight arch. You want to push with your legs, have a little bit of knee drive, and then once you have those components together, you want to push the weight upward and then down. That's it. Okay, so something I was teaching my cousin, because during this time I was doing a little bit PT with my cousin. I noticed that his arms like a little bit bent, like forward. You don't want to do that. You want to have your arms oh my god, I can't say math terms, perpendicular to the ceiling. So basically have your arms like pointing towards the ceiling at all times when you're going up and down with the motion. That's basically it. Okay, so to reevaluate what it said, have your dumbbells on your knees. You want to kick one up, kick the other up. Make sure your arms are pointed towards the ceiling. Have a knee drive. You can have a slight arch in your back for more stability. Also tighten up your abs. And then once you have those components together, you want to push with your chest. And not with your arms, just push with your chest. What I mean by that is to have a mind muscle connection with your chest. That's basically what I mean. Okay, so next exercise, the shoulder press. So basically, what you want to do, you want to have like the same setup as when you do a bench press. You want to have your dumbbells on your knees, and you want to kick up the weight. But this time, instead of like the arms be on your side, I mean, you could have your arms be on the sides, but this time I want y'all to have your arms like in front of you at a 45-degree angles. And then once you do that, make sure your arms are perpendicular to the ceiling, and then just press upward. That's it. Now you could either have it in front of you like this, like this. For me, I feel like this variation is harder. Or you can have it like this, like on your side, and then just press like this. So basically, there are 3 ways you can do this. This exercise is basically simple. Nothing else I could say. Just kick off the weight, arms in front of you, 45 degrees. Arms in front of you with a supinated grip, or arms on the sides. And for all 3, you can just press it. That's it. Okay, next exercise, the single arm dumbbell row. So the way you want to set this up is that you only need 1 dumbbell, and you want to come towards the bench. You want to have your non-working side like on the bench. So what I mean by that is that since I'm gonna be working on my left, I want my right leg and my right arm to be on the bench. And then once you do that, I want to grab the dumbbell. Like I said, you can have a full grip or thumbless grip. I like thumbless. And then once you do that, you just want to curl the weight upward, just like so. And make sure that your arms come to 90 degrees, your elbow flexion, that is. And then just squeeze the lats, squeeze the back at the top. And that's basically it. Well, I've got one more thing to say. Also, keep a straight back and try not to round your back like this. Just keep a straight back. A neutral spine is the way to most lifts. And then once you're done with that side, you can do the other side too. So, because I'm working on the right side, left arm, left leg on bench, right arm hold dumbbell, right arm moves dumbbell upward, elbow flexion, 9 degrees. And don't imagine yourself pulling with your arms, imagine yourself pulling with your elbow. So basically like drive that elbow backwards. Okay, see now. So this right here is not your average chest press machine. This is a decline chest press machine. So basically, instead of like it being incline, instead of it being flat, it's that doing that at a decline, which works out the lower chest. So basically, the way you want to set this machine up is that, oh look, that's a handle. Basically, you just want to set it to your desired height. For me, this is my desired height. And the way you want to do it is like, if you remember from my first video, slide your arms all the way to the handles. I mean, it's kind of hard to slide your arms on this machine, so probably. And then once you have your arms like comfortable, evenly spread out on both sides, you want to have your chest up like this, and then just squeeze the chest, lower fibers. So basically, just have your chest upward and just squeeze as you go through the motion. I don't know why. I feel like this could be like just a regular chest press machine. Like it okay can. This could be I feel like it could be incline press too. Not bad. Hold up. It's just the handle's a bit wide. Hold up. Yeah, that could be like an incline, decline, flat chest machine. Like, hold up. I'm gonna rename this to the old chest machine, or old chest press, that is. Okay, last exercise, the ladder raise machine. So basically, this exercise is very simple. So basically you want to set your desired height as per usual, and this because this exercise, this machine is kind of unique in a way because you have to go inward and you push on all these pads. So basically, you want to grab on these handles. These handles are not rigid, if I use that term correctly. So basically, you want to grab on the handles. You want to kind of lean on the padding, but not too much. And then you just want to sweep out your arms outward. So basically, you don't want to engage your traps when you're doing this exercise. So you don't want to be like struggling like this. You want to have your traps relaxed like this, and then just sweep out the weight. No, there's something. I was watching one of the Jeff Nipper videos, and he was actually making like a good point. Like, just have your arms like extend like down, and just imagine yourself sort of like sweeping outward. So basically, you just want to have your shoulders down, and then just sweep the weight outward. I mean, that's basically it. Exercise is very simple. Very, very simple. I really got nothing else to say. So basically, adjust your seat, come forward on the padding, hold on to the handles, and then just sweep your arms upward. Make sure you don't try to like raise up your shoulders. Keep your shoulders down, and only raise up your shoulders. I meant to say don't raise up your traps, raise up the shoulders. That's what I meant. I can't speak. I can't think. Okay, so then since this is the end of the video, I would like to say like, comment, subscribe, follow. Have any comments, questions, or concerns, or any tips that you have for me, or tips you want me to evaluate, just comment down in the comment section below. Or you could just hit that message thing right beside the Instagram reel. Who knows? So I have an Instagram, 3 Instagrams: MyTyFit, MyTy_fit, and the strong ones IG_IG. Keep forgetting that. And the YouTube, you ain't on YouTube, is MyTyFit. So basically, yeah, that's it. Share my content, like, comment, subscribe. Twips. What did it say?